So if you're like me and a bunch of other Call of Duty players, you probably weren't really feeling Vanguard, and I cannot blame you there. So many of us made the transition over to Warzone, more specifically Rebirth Island. And don't get it twisted, there is a bunch of demons on this game that are going to be YYing and slide canceling all over the place. Listen, I want nothing to do with those animals, alright? I prefer to see the sunlight and step out in the grass every now and then, so I just like to have fun on the game mode. In my opinion, it is one of the most fun introductions in Call of Duty we've seen in a very long time. And with all that being said, I've been given some very bad news, alright? I was scrolling through Twitter the other day and I saw the Ghost of Hope tweet out, "Big news for Resurgence mains. Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep will be removed from current Warzone following the release of Warzone 2. I understand that it makes sense from Activision's standpoint, especially because microtransactions do not convert over to Warzone 2, so they want to remove what's fun, get you on the new game, and sell you a bunch of bullshit that no one wants to pay for. So I get it, it does make sense financially for Activision to go ahead and remove Rebirth Island, that way they can get you over on Warzone 2. And I'm gonna make a whole separate video on this, but if you guys haven't seen any Warzone 2 gameplay, it looks bad, like really bad. It looks like it has regressed a ton from the initial launch of Warzone. And I'm sure it has to do a lot with the whole DMZ mode that they haven't even mentioned, alright? We haven't heard squat about this DMZ mode, but apparently it's supposed to be like the greatest thing since sliced bread, according to Infinity Ward. But you know what hurts me the most about this tweet here is the fact that Rebirth Island has finally been put in a direction I have been begging for what feels like forever nowadays, but what I've been wanting so badly from Raven Software to put in Rebirth Island is some OG guns, alright? Vanguard is just not it. It's just not a fun game. The guns are not fun. I mean, yeah, it's cool to have some new ones every now and then, but like, they're just not fun to use. I don't want to have to read a dictionary to know what attachments I want to put on a gun. Like, there's too many attachments. There's way too many useless weapons from Vanguard that no one uses. If it's not the MP40, it's probably not getting used. However, recently, they have made the decision to introduce like Modern Warfare guns as ground loot and Cold War guns as ground loot, and now people are actually using all of the guns that are in Warzone. And I'm not gonna lie, Rebirth has been more fun for me in the last few weeks than I think I've had in a whole year. The crazy part is, I'm not even someone that's big on like weapon variety. Dude, I can use the MP7 for a full year and not have an issue with it, but I do have an issue with there being 350,000 weapons to choose from in Warzone, and realistically there's only like 4 or 5 that people are actually going to be using. But now that Rebirth is actually fun again and people are hopping on Warzone and people are streaming Warzone, yeah, that's gonna be gone in a month. Literally in 1 month, we're not going to be playing Rebirth Island. Unfortunately, that's just the main point of today's video, is that Rebirth Island is good. It's finally fun again, and it's going away in less than a month, and we're just not gonna be able to do anything about it. And you know, the thing is, dude, I would love to say that I am super excited to see what the future holds for us, but we had Verdansk, which was a great map. I thought it was really a great iteration of a battle royale for its time period. And then we got Caldera, which I've played less than 3 games on. I never see gameplay on Caldera. It's like they literally tried to kill the game. Same kind of concept with Rebirth though. Rebirth came out, the map was great, everyone loves it. And then they came out with Fortune's Keep, which I've literally played 2 games on, and both games I thought were horrible. Like, the map is just bad. It's just bad, man. I will say, the literal one thing we have going for us at this time period is the fact that Modern Warfare 2 is going to be releasing, and at least we had a decent time in the beta. I really hope the full game lives up to that hype and it actually is just as good as what we played for the first time around, and you know, the fun factor actually sticks around longer than like a week or 2. But we'll have to see. I mean, there's several things from the beta that I think Infinity Ward could improve on the game, and it would make it a lot better of a game. but I really do not expect them to actually make those changes. So yeah, we'll have to see about that. Also, the skill-based matchmaking, you can make a game the greatest quality, the greatest graphics, the best gun balance, the most fun guns, but how many times can you play against YY Sweatlords and still have fun after getting crapped on when they're like level 650 and you're level 4, you know? It's just, you can have the greatest game in the world, but if you got that thick skill-based matchmaking, you can probably expect the amount of fun you're going to have to go down pretty significantly. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been absolutely killing it with the support lately. I mean, to say that I was gonna start posting videos again and in less than 3 or 4 days we're at 100 subs is, I mean, dude, I don't have any words. I really don't. I did not expect that by any means necessary, but you guys are literally the greatest for that. Thank you all so much. We're gonna continue making commentaries here, and we're gonna make COD fun again, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch y'all next time. Later.